Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Well, we had a very Laguz-filled episode last time. We fought the so-called Laguz Emancipation Army in the Grand Desert, and we even had a scene with Nisala and Reyson, and it looked like Nisala was trying to patch things up with Reyson, but it looks like there's some underhanded business going on here. So I think we'll start the chapter, and that might be one of the first scenes. We'll see the result of Nisala's trickery in Chapter 16, The Atonement. Yes, here we go. What is this? Who are you? What have you done with Nisala? Oh, this is something everyone should see. There can be no doubt. I gaze upon the last living wonder of the Serenus royalty. Those golden locks, witness how they gather in the morning sun and multiply its brilliance. The gentle luster of those argent wings manifests proof of royalty as sure as I am alive. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent, a true work of art wrought in flesh and feather. All this beauty, mine. The fortune I paid the Raven King seems like a pittance compared to this treasure. What? Nisala sold me? To you? Oh, you are exquisite, even in rage. Now, if you behave yourself, I'll grant you a life of luxury. Oh, my nose! My beautiful nose! Bishop Oliver! You winged freak! You'll pay for that! No! You mustn't harm him! You mustn't ruffle a single feather of those gorgeous wings! My beauty, you mustn't be frightened. In time, you will come to see how kind and charitable a master I can be. This is madness! Oh, so frightening! How delicious! But I fear that we must now be separated for a short while. Loyal servants, attend my words. You must not raise a hand to this one. Prepare his meals with care, and do not disturb his rest. I would not see his countenance marred by displeasure. Herons, you see, are such delicate things. And then, at the proper time, yes, the proper time, when will it be? I say to you, those haughty senators and their ilk have looked down their noses at me for the last time. I shall show them all. Oh, but I must have a grand stage, one where none can fail to see me. The Serenus royals are creatures of legend, and when I arrive with one at my side, oh, I can hardly wait to see Duke Gados' face. Nisala, you wretch. Curse your eyes. How dare you do this to me? Yes, beauty wrought with madness. That is Oliver in a nutshell. Meanwhile, at the hopefully more peaceful Minel Cathedral. I've brought him. Well done, Ike. I shall see that you are well rewarded. Where's your usual entourage? I see only 2 of your holy guard. Oh, there was some sort of disturbance. I think they're clearing away the rabble. But on to business. Is that one there the ringleader of the thieves? Why, he's nothing but a child. Has he offered up any kind of defense for his deplorable actions? We are no thieves. We are trying to free the Laguz that these filthy aristocrats hold in captivity. What manner of absurd fairy tale is this? In the year Begnion 624, Apostle Misaha, Apostle Misaha, my honored grandmother, emancipated every last Laguz slave. In accordance with our law, today there is not a single slave to be found in all of the Begnion Empire. You lie! Countless noble houses even now keep Laguz as servants or entertainment. Or worse. And the Senate, those vast windbags, grant tacit approval by doing nothing. That's enough. I told you to keep a cool head. But... Ike, why ever would you bring such an ill-mannered rogue to meet me? Why is it you're planning? If anyone's planning something, it's you. Really? And what could you possibly mean by that? Your last mission showed us the slave trade, and now you put us in contact with an underground emancipation group. From the very beginning, I found this whole arrangement a little odd. You have more vassals than you can use, yet you hire us for these missions? Your motivations have me puzzled. Oh, I see. And have you solved this puzzle of yours? You want to expose the depravity of the inner circle of power. But you don't want the general public to know that the majority of the Senate is involved in slavery. And to think I thought you were as untutored as a wild monkey. You're actually quite bright. Kind of mimicking something Ranulf said back in Port Toha. I didn't figure it out all by myself. I have companions whom I trust with my life. They helped. Hey, hold it. What in the world are you talking about? Would someone like to explain this to me? The Apostle is aware of the Laguz slavery. On top of that, it appears she intends to do something about this problem. Are you serious? I am. However, whether I succeed or fail depends largely on what you do next. So be it. I think it's time you told us about this next job you have lined up for us. I've received reports that Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Taunus, is up to something suspicious. Duke Taunus has a villa near the woods of Serenus. Go there and return with irrevocable proof of whatever he's doing. If you succeed in this, I promise to support your Princess Alencia with all the power at my command. I'll bring back whatever information it is you're looking for. Be ready for us. Alright, looks like we're on to something here. Alright, and there we go, the results. Hey, I thought you paid us for the last mission. I see no extra gold in our coffers. Alright, but we did get a lot of new bodies to join the army, so I think we're going to get a lot of conversations here. And as always, we start in the info tab. Alright, just Muarim, and an interesting one with Stefan, but we'll start with Muarim first. He's a very interesting character. Muarim! Little one! How was it? Were you treated roughly? Did they attempt to punish you? No, it was nothing. And the Apostle? I thought she'd be some mean old hag, but she's just a kid. Really, she's even shorter than I am. Little one, you must lower your voice, and watch your tongue. What? Why? Rest easy, Muarim. Everyone in this room is with me. The Apostle has no ears here. That is good. Muarim? Speaking ill of the Apostle here is considered treasonous. Keep it up and they'll kill you. Or threaten to. What? Little one, while we are here, please choose your words with more care than you have shown. I beg of you. Oh, right. I understand. For a Laguz, you seem to know more about the court etiquette here than my fellow Bjork Tormod. Bah. That's cause I don't know much about any of this stuff, that's all. It is no matter, little one. Ike, the reason I am familiar with the customs of the Begnion nobles is I myself was once a slave. What? Oh no. For generations, my family served as slaves to one house. They were wealthy and powerful, senators all. As a child, I was raised never to question my station as a slave. From the day I was born, the most grueling physical labor was as natural as breathing. I knew nothing else. To ensure we were liked by our masters, we were drilled in the etiquette of polite society until it became second nature. We were slaves. We did what we could to live as long as we could. The most important thing was not to incur the wrath of our masters. If we displeased them, we were punished. If we were lucky, we were beaten. If we were unlucky... Muarim, that's enough! I am sorry, Lord Ike. If a former slave like myself is present, all of you will be judged, scorned, and looked down upon. I came here to ask if you would take care of something for me. I would have you take care of the little one. Why would you say such a thing? You were born a Laguz slave, and you're not allowed to be free? That's not right. That's why we promised each other we'd change all of that. We made a promise. Laguz, like Bjork, would build homes and plant fields. Families would live together in peace and freedom. That's the world we dreamed of. That's a dream that belongs to us as former Laguz slaves. We don't need the help of another Bjork like you. What? Little one! Does it really warrant that much concern? Huh? Since I first arrived here in Begnion, it's something that's been bothering me. If you're born into a noble house, you're a noble. If your parents are slaves, then you're a slave. Do you think a person's worth is decided at the moment of their birth? I can't understand a country where that passes for normal. I just can't. Those don't sound like the words of someone working for Princess Crimea. Princesses are princesses because they're born into royal families, right? Are you going to deny that? No, you're right. Alencia, she is a princess. I don't think we've treated her with more respect than any other employer we've had, but... Funny, you've addressed her as princess the entire time, but I've never really considered what it meant. From where I stand, I think you've been blessed. You were born a Bjork and raised in a country with a lenient social structure. That's an enviable life. It's so hard, no matter how I try, I'll never fully understand your pain. But listen, I didn't treat Alencia any differently after I learned of her heritage. I'm not going to think of you or treat you differently just because you used to be a slave. It's not going to happen. You're you. And I'm free to think of it the way I want, right? Borum, there's nothing anyone can do about your past, about the burdens you carry. And I know I don't know everything that's going on, but you shouldn't be trying to push Tormod away. He's dedicated to you, and being with you is his choice. It's part of his freedom. I see now. I will go and find him. If meeting those in the temple is uncomfortable, I can go and bring him back. What do you think? No, I can do it. I have a good nose. Tracking the young one's scent while avoiding other Bjork is an easy task. I see. Ike, never mind. May our friendship be true and enduring. I share your sentiment. Our troops will have you for as long as you wish. Again, conversations in this game, they are so well thought out. Something I do wish a lot of later Fire Emblem games took note of. But that's just my opinion. Now, if you remember, last chapter, Stefan was a very, I'm trying to find the right words here, enigmatic character and very well hidden for a character to be recruited into your army. But as you can see, in doing so, not only did we get him and his Vocati, but there's even a 3-star conversation you get in this chapter. What could this 3-star give? Here we go. What the? Who are you? How long have you been a member of my troop? It's like, you didn't see me swinging swords in the last chapter. Well, to be fair, he never attacked once, but you didn't see him at all last chapter. I joined after the battle in the sands. My name is Stefan. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. Why are you here? In part, it's because I'm curious, but mostly it's the guiding hand of fate that has led me to you. Huh? In the desert, I watched the dance of your sword. You have a unique style, but it is incomplete, filled with hesitation. You have recently lost your teacher, no? Oh. Luckily, your foundation is quite strong, which is why I can be of service. Your technique, how powerful will it be when perfected? I would like to know. Who are you? And it's funny, Stefan is a character not really talked about. Like, again, you can ignore Stefan entirely and it doesn't change much of the game. But it is interesting how his tale is weaved into this world. Again, I'm going to leave this unspoiled for anyone who wants to play the game. But Stefan is an interesting character. I do like him a lot. You can learn the dance of blades from me without knowing my history, can you not? What say you? Let your heart decide. So you even get a choice in this one. You either say, I will study under you, or I won't. If you don't study, you don't get anything. But if you do, I understand. If you can help me perfect my technique, I will gladly accept an invitation to learn from you. Then prepare yourself. Come, attack me with all your strength. And we get an occult scroll. So we get the special occult scroll, which, as you remember, teaches a mastery skill for any class that has promoted. Now, I like this one in particular. Like, again, you can skip this one entirely, and you can find other occult scrolls throughout the game. But I feel like this one's special because it's like, when Ike eventually promotes into his advanced class, which is a forced promotion, it's almost like he learned a technique from a master that is helping to propel his sword skills to the next level. So we will keep that occult scroll in the back for now. We'll just do a little work here, because I feel like I should be taking an eye of a lot of my things. Yes, I do remember. There was the Master Seals. So I wonder if there's anyone that could benefit from an early Master Seal. I might work with that. Alright, or maybe I'll sell it. Who knows? I do have a lot of gems, though. Alright, but I was going to give Mist a Master Seal, because trying to get a Staff Wielder's experience all the way up takes forever. And this is something that is very beneficial to at least give Mist a lot more movement and utility. And not to mention, and I think I said this all the way back when I did my Fire Emblem 7 playthrough, One of my favorite classes, just in namesake alone and usually in utility, is what Mist promotes to in this game. And it is... she's the only character that can ever become this class. So for the first promotion of the game... the Valkyrie! As we see, Mist now gets a mount, so now she's got mounted staff utility. At least a little bit more in the stats department. But a lot of movement increase, so she can do quite a bit of work now. And in addition, she also receives the ability to wield swords. And a D rank to start, no less. So... it's not going to do much. She is going to get weighed down immensely. I might actually give her an iron sword. No need for steel. Like, she is only going to be attempting to damage the lowest strength things. But there is a potential for her to be useful if you do increase her sword rank. Now, I will go more into that in the future. But for now, it is just... she has the ability to wield swords, and it might help her. Might being an operative word, but we'll see how that goes. Alright. So, I've already gone over Stefan here. As you can see, he is the enigmatic wanderer of the desert. And he is already a level 8 promoted class with fantastic stats. And certainly, if you don't know he exists, it would certainly seem like a huge surprise upon finding him the first time. Like, I certainly remember still reading up a guide that being the thing. However, we do also get 2 new faces, which I'll talk about right now. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but we'll see here. So we've got Tormod, who is a fire mage by trade. So he is most proficient in fire magic, but again, all mages can use every form of magic. But Tormod also comes with a very unique skill. I think he's the only character that gets it in the entire game. Celerity, which just gives him an automatic +2 movement. And you could think, that is utterly fantastic. And you're right, it is. Now, he is a bit underleveled for this point of the game, so he does take a little while to level up, but he can still be a fantastic unit, and he's got the movement to keep up with a lot of your characters. He doesn't even need the boots to keep caught up. Now, over here, we've got Muarim. As you remember from the last chapter, the boss that we face, he comes with the Demi-Band already on his person. I think this is the only Demi-Band that we're going to get. And this will allow any Laguz to remain in their transformed state, but it will incur some small penalties. That being, the Laguz will only receive half of their stat gains that they would get upon transforming. So it's basically like a half shift kind of deal. I think they even use that term in the future too. Now that is also fantastic for Leth and Mordecai if you are using them, because you can just keep them in their Laguz state. Might make them a little bit weaker. Again, you do only receive slight buffs to strength, but if you need to keep a Laguz in their transformed state, the Demi-Band is fantastic. Now, I'm going to check here. Iron... okay, might be good if I got an L-Thunder. Let's do a little bit of convoying. I'm just going to get... oops. Ike doesn't need Thunder Magic, although that would be kind of cool if he did. How many of these do I got? Actually, I don't need the blades. I trust iron swords more than I do blades. I'm going to buy a few iron axes. Now, this is just a personal quirk of mine, but maybe it's just because I've played on so many lower difficulties, but I always trust the iron weapons because they are of good hit, very rarely weigh you down, and they're just consistent. Like, sure, you'd want to upgrade to steel and silver, but iron is just that it's got a lot of uses, it's got a lot of accuracy, and it's got like decent strength if your characters are good. So it is a good thing just to have around. Before I skip 2, hang on, I'm gonna buy Actually, I just saw pure water there. A couple of men's staves. And we are going to buy... we're going to buy a pure water for Gatry. And I'm going to buy a pure water for Ike. Ooh, we are running low on the things. Just fine. Alright, I think everyone's fine for the moment. We'll see how things play out with other people in the army. Alright, now there is a support for Ike and Leth, and I do know I was fanboying a little bit when Ike and Leth had their conversation way back when. But I also see that Jill has some supports here with Mist and Leth, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. Does that taste good, Jill? Yeah, it's really good. Why? Because I made it. I'm glad you like it. You made this? Yep, I call it Miss Magical Meatloaf. It's chock full of stuff that's good for you, especially when you're sick. You look real sad and you never eat, so I thought this would make you feel better. You're worried about me? Why are you so nice to me? I'm a day in soul. Stop. Please stop saying that. Why? It's true. Because it makes me feel bad. That's why. You're always saying, I'm a Dayan soldier. Everyone should hate me. Blah, blah, blah. You're not a bad person, Jill. I want to be your friend. And you make it really hard. My friend? Yeah, it's short and sweet. Now, here's another one, too. I was saying this way back when Jill was self-recruiting herself into our army. That one of the best support conversations that's not only good character development, but ties into, again, the narratives of the game, is the support between Jill and Leth. You would think, the soldier who hates Laguz versus the Laguz that hates Bjork. What kind of a support do you get out of this? We'll at least see the C rank one now. Can I help you? I have a question. Is that alright? It depends on what you're going to ask. Why don't have... No, that's not right. Why don't the Laguz use weapons? We Laguz are born ready to fight. Weapons are something that you powerless Bjork created to counter our claws. We have no use for them. I see. Is that all you wanted to ask? No. There's more. Why do you detest us humans so much? That's a good question, but I would hear your answer first. Why do you, Bjork, hate the Laguz? It's because the Laguz are our enemy. Enemy? If that's the case, we hate you too, as we hate all our enemies. We're done here. Wait. So at least you can see Jill is making an attempt, but Leth also brings up good points there. So that's just their C rank conversation. I wonder if I'll get their B rank conversation soon. I do know that if I do want to keep the supports going, I would like to try to get Jill and Mist to hit an A rank. But if I do get the timing to do so, I might try to show Leth and Jill's A support. Alright. Mordecai can do Ileana. I'm not sure how often I'll be using Mordecai at this point. We will see. Yeah, we're gonna see from here. I'm just gonna keep those supports as they are. Alright, now after all of that, let's actually move on to the chapter. Is this the place? Yes, it is. It's rather heavily guarded. Even so, I think a direct attack would be our best chance of gaining entrance. Halt! Who goes there? What are you doing? This villa is the property of Duke Tanos, Senator of the Empire. No trespassing. I am Ike, of the Grail Mercenaries. Under orders from the Apostle, we've been charged with investigating the Duke. What? The Apostle sent you? Wait here a moment. Alright, brother. We'll sneak around here and see what we can see. Good idea. Leave it to us. If we get stopped, we can talk our way out of it. Alright, Mist. Let's get going. Yeah. What is this I hear? That you lads claim to be here on the Apostle's business? We have a letter here that bears her seal. Well, I see. It appears genuine. Very well. Am I in position to ask what, exactly, I am suspected of doing? We are here by the Apostle's leave. Do you honestly intend to make us discuss this private matter outside? Oh, no, of course not. Never. I would never insult... Please, come inside. Ah, good job, Soren. Caught him a little off guard. Oh, slavery. Me. The Apostle would honestly accuse me of such an unfashionable thing as slaveholding? Do you claim no knowledge of such a thing? I've shown you every nook of my mansion, every cranny. It has been most thorough, have I not? And you saw no trace, not a single sign of any Laguz here, did you? That is true. This accusation is absolutely ridiculous. To think that I, a bishop who serves only the Apostle's will, would do anything to violate our country's Emancipation Act. Be certain that you tell the Apostle everything. Tell her that Duke Tanas is upright and clean-handed. There is not even a shadow of falsehood in my noble eyes. Look into them deeply, my boy, and tell me what you see. Okay, Oliver, that is a little too close. Well, hey, stop that. Back off. Bad Duke Tanas. We have little choice, do we? I think it would be best if we left for the time being. Hey, halt! You can't go in there! Oh, looks like our backup support squad has found something. Oh. Ike! Mist, what is it? Ike, I saw him in a room on the top floor of the building. I saw someone. I think it was one of the bird tribe. He looked like he was trying to jump out of a window, but he was forced away from it and back into the room. What? What is this child babbling about? Someone from the bird tribe. Can you describe him? He had long hair. It was sparkling, like gold. And his skin, it was so pale, almost translucent. Oh, and his wings, they were pure white. Is that accurate, Titania? It is. I saw him as well. That can only mean there is a member of the Heron clan in this place. According to books, only members of the royal Heron family possess white wings. It appears that there is at least one room we have yet to see. What is it going to be, Duke Tanas? You can cooperate and show us this room that you somehow forgot, or... Guards! Kill them all! Don't let a single one escape! And that escalated from 10 to 100 quickly. So this is how you want to play it, eh? I thought I might come to this. Mercenaries, it's time! Alright, so we gotta get through the mansion here. Guys, you can keep running, you know. Start a little further in the mansion. Ah, yes, another character. Devlin hears the sound of battle. You dare to bring conflict into Bishop Oliver's home. My lance will make you pay for your impudence. Well, let's see how this works. How many do I got? Only 11 this time. I'm gonna have to be a little bit, selective. Alright. We will do... Definitely gonna bring Volk. Where is he in this list? There he is. As we got Thieves. We'll bring Jill and Marcia. We need Oscar and Kieran. Get them leveled up a little bit more. Sages. Bring Soren. Bring Mist for healing. Gatry for tanking. Zahar could be good. Yeah, I think... I want to bring Boyd. Like, if we get Boyd just that little extra push, get him a few more stats, I think he'll be fine. What was his speed again? Oh yeah, he definitely needs that Thief Band to work. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be going to Tanya-less for this map. Which has been a while since that was the case, but I think I'll be fine. Now, I am going to deck my characters out with a few things, especially my flyers, because they'll be able to hit places first. So we'll do door key, and I think I'll do a chest key as well. Marcia, we will give you a chest key. And I do promise these things will get used in the future. Like, I can see that I've got a lot of stuff here. Especially those chest keys that I'm trying to locate. What the heck? So Volk will be doing a bit of work there as well. What else? Men's staff is fine. Actually... yeah, maybe I'll have some use for that, but I'm going to keep the restore staff just in case. Might be a little early, but I never know. Alright, and everyone seems pretty decked out. I think I'm going to give him one of those steel axes I just bought. There we go. Give him a little extra punch. Give him one of the steel lances. You're good. you're still good. Everyone else, I think, is fine. Alright, reposition. Yeah, so, as you can clearly tell, Mist does not have a lot of strength on her. Like, at best, she'll be able to attack any of, like, the priest units, or could safely go up against a mage. Like, she does have some resistance and speed, so she should be fine for a little while. But otherwise, she will more than likely just be utility with stabs. But again, I do want to try to at least give her a few sword swings if possible. Alright, so that should be fine. Everyone's kind of all decked out. I think positioning is fine. Alright, let's get this chapter underway. We got a lot going on here, so hopefully all is good. Let's begin. Oh yeah. Let's have a look here at what everyone's got. Kimarsi. Okay, so just a spear, which would be good to get. Okay, there was an Armor Slayer Myrmidon I saw. I might go back to that. Fighter there. I could steal something. Now, another funny thing too, if I'm good at remembering this, I can steal staves basically for free. They are not equipped. Now, Devdin over here is another unit that we can recruit into our army. A very happy-go-lucky guy. He's got a good personality. Now, you might be wondering what is the recruitment. In Devdin's case, it might not be completely obvious unless you look at here and see the conversations. So you see Soren can talk to Devdin. You can see Mist can talk to Devdin. It's basically any child unit can recruit Devdin into the army. Alright. Steal, steal, steal. Nothing to worry about. And I think all of them can reach. So, Gatri, you go here, and you begin the first forms of tank. We will keep Oscar Kieran nearby. Keep that force there. Now, this is mostly going to be training for Soren and Boyd. Let's see whatever I can steal with Volk. Zahar can get some training in too. Ike's doing fine. I would like for him to hit level 20 by the end of the next chapter. So it might be a few times where I'll send Ike into combat. Alright, Gatri! Look at that. Getting fast and getting dodgy. Not even the class that's meant to be for speed can double this knight. But the best part is, because he is fast enough to not double, but fast enough to not, like, what am I trying to say? Fast enough to not double the opponents outright, sets them up for some easy kills. Alright, well, we'll try this. Alright! Got a first hit. Soren, you need a few chances at levels here. Keep going with the practice. Now, one of the big things that I think I might have talked about this with mages in an earlier chapter, but one of the big things about the mages in this game that I don't like, yes, every mage can use every form of magic, and I can understand that, so it's not like I'm against the mechanic altogether. But it's really hard to level up all forms of magic to get weapon ranks. So I really wish that every mage was trained just in a specific form of magic, and for greens could gain a different type of magic upon promoting, or heck, even get staves. So it's like you can specialize in one form of magic and have staves as utility, or you can pick two different types of magic to specialize in. I honestly think that would have been a really good way to handle mages in this game, especially considering what they actually do to mages in this game, which is not even a choice. And I say it's like, oh, do they not get anything to choose? No, they get something to choose, all right. It's just that it doesn't... It's like you're presented with two options, and there's a clear right one, if you can understand the meaning. All right, who took the hit there? That was Marcia. I can still keep you getting experience. Now, Mist is a promoted class, but she doesn't get any less experience from using staves, which is good, because I know some Fire Emblems do reduce the amount of experience you get by wielding staves. Okay, and you switch to the hand axe, which is not what I wanted to see, but oh well. Alright, good setup. Alright, can Soren reach anyone? No. Let's do... Yeah, sure, why not? What can Boyd do? A solid 16. Now for greens, what can Mist do? A solid 1. But that's a start. And hey, if it's an inaccurate axe user, she can dodge it. So we'll bring Boyd in. Now, I can't steal the steel axe. It is actually too heavy for Volk. But why don't we let Volk potentially get a hit in? Get some experience, you know? Level him up a tad. Ooh, yes. Definitely didn't want to send Gatry into that one. Alright. Mage incoming. Certainly doing okay so far. Nothing too out of the way. Try to give Gatry the path of least movement. Just keep the experience going. And we're certainly doing good for levels. Everyone seems to be at a decent level for this setup, and stat-wise are doing okay. Alright, res of 15, attack of 17. That would certainly be enough to tank. Speed of 11 to what would be a reduced to 9. I could tank that. So why don't we do... Actually, it'd be better if I sent Marcia in. That way it's actually more practical. Are any archers nearby? There are not. Would your speed get reduced a ton? It would not. Javelins. They're great. Now, I know this probably wouldn't be too bad, but I might lure that second mage there. Just depends. Okay. Well, I'll keep up the sword practice where I can. I gotta do a few hits for Mist every once in a while. And I wouldn't get doubled, so I can live with this. Yeah, only 2 damage. I still can't wait for the day where it's just like she randomly crits and gets like 6 damage or something like that. That would be hilarious. Alright, and we got a gamble scroll, so if we wanted to, we could give any unit the gamble skill. Am I going to? Probably not. But it's something. Okay. That mage is gone. That was full movement. Alright, let's get everyone up here. We are ready for the next phase of the map. So, Jill up here. Hug the insides as best you can. Thankfully, they don't have a lot of units charging at us, but they do have thieves, and that is a thing I want to avoid. So the thieves are going to actively try to get to these two chests, and I don't want that, because these chests have good stuff in them. Stuff that I for sure want. Alright, Iron Lance, Wind, Iron Lance. These knights aren't bad. So if I did that... Hang on. Kieran is full health. Let's do that. Let's incentivize to want to attack. Kieran's got strength, but he'll probably get doubled by the mage. Which, thankfully, wind magic is terrible. Oh, this is great. I have a use for the ward staff! And I can still retreat. That's why getting horseback movement on Mist is so good. Get her right out of danger if there's problems. Alright. Now, we do have a lot of other rooms up here to open too, so we got a lot to explore. Alright, and Marcia, you go up here. Alright, how will this go? Okay, so obviously we'll take no damage, because this knight is going to be bulky. Oh, inflicts 1! And again, we inflict 1! Now this knight will attack Kieran. And curse smack. Good hit. Alright, we gotta level up. Come on, strength and speed. Well, I got strength, and I'm okay with that. Also, appointed defense. Alright, did we attract a few? We have attracted a few. As well as the thief. Alright, and we have a few soldiers coming in from the back. That could be good lance practice for... not lance practice, axe practice. Alright, best course of action. Dealing with a knight. Yeah, it's conveniently elements to step up. So 11, 12, or 13. It makes no difference in the long run. Soren will just knock out the knight anyway. Alright. Now again, I think it was... Oh, that one has a long sword. I am glad I looked. Gatry, do some good and weaken this longsword Myrmidon. Thank you. We'll just let Oscar come down here and finish you off. Guaranteed. So that'll work. Enough? Well, this would work. I'll do it. Curse smack. Nicely done, and I can heal you up with mist right away. Or, wait. Okay, best play here. Ooh, you also need the heals. Allow me. Getting some Seraph robes on these two might actually be a really good idea. Well, Jill's a little better off, but Marcia, I think, definitely needs one. Alright, nothing down there. Second Volk down here. I'll have Jill follow along. No archers. Just an Iron Lance Knight. But we do have to be careful because there are units hiding in these rooms. And they will be ready to attack. Sometimes even, like, ready to get us at a moment's notice. It'd be better if I was just more ready. Just Marcia. I won't have her fly ahead. Let's go. Oh, Oh, thank goodness. I do a bad job of remembering how fast units can move in this game. Oh, you're opening. So there we go. A few Myrmidons and an archer. Alright. Well, these reinforcements would serve me well. Might be good training for Boyd, actually. We can do that. Okay. So Thief is gonna... Oh, Thief's gonna go in here and get these. I should be a little bit more ready. Well, I've already taken care of half of this. Might be a good idea if I take care of the rest. Volk can do some work. So we'll get this open. Yeah, we're gonna let Kieran and Oscar come down here. Now that is a 2 chest key, which is great. Actually, just in case, I'm gonna let Jill protect Volk. Alright, so it doesn't look like this mage moves. This mage would have come down here and attacked Gatry. Zahark. Yeah, go for it. Doing good, doing good. Alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna let the soldiers come up to me, and I'll kind of filter through them. Make a mistake. Okay. Good thing I can move back. An archer, a myrmidon, and a killer lance halberdier. Get out of the way. Gatry, come back here and attempt to tank. Soren, you go down here. So it looks like we've got 2 factions in my army for the moment. Okay. Archer moves. Ooh, still enough. Yes. Any killer weapon I am scared to go against. Alright, what are you pilfering? Oh, a bolting tome. Ooh. Considering I am using Eliana, that might be a good thing for me to try to get ahead of the group with. And a soldier and archer. Okay, so they're definitely starting to gang up a little bit more in the other side. Alright. I can get the chests at any point, but I want that men's staff. Time to steal. Jill. Take this one. Draco shield, okay. We'll send that one to convoy. You stay there. Alright, you can take this knight out. That's good. Right. That's good. Anything on you? Killer bow. Yeah, this one would definitely be something I'd like to steal with Volk if I got a point of strength. Because then I could actually steal that bolting tome. So who knows? I might actually work with that. What I also need to work with is this halberdier, 22. Actually, I would take no damage. Right? Right. I would take no damage from that whatsoever. So let's try. Good. Very good. Good. I can double you. Awesome. Alright. And Boyd, from the safety of distance, takes down the halberdier. Alright. Boyd, anything good? Hey, strength and speed and everything else in between. Nice. Okay. Okay, that is awesome. Next. If that mage doesn't move, I should try to move the knight. I can handle that. I would like to try to get Mist down here. And you know what? Just in the off chance I did something stupid. +7 res. Okay, we got soldiers incoming there too. Again, be good for Boyd, if that were the case. So I'm going to move everyone down here, actually. Where's Mist? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try a little cheeky trick. And you're not holding a killer. You're holding a heavy spear. Okay. Use that vulnerate. I don't want anything stupid happening. And you're in Kieran's support range. Oh, the sniper! Was not expecting the sniper to grace my presence there. It's hard to tell sometimes. Alright, but thankfully the Regal Sword's ability to be good against armor kicked in. Which is what I was hoping for. Meanwhile, Gatry just is the best tank I could have asked for. Alright. Can you take care of this soldier? No. But you did make Devdin move. That's exactly what I'd love to see. Alright, and you swiped a physics staff, which I could pilfer at any point. Alright, you've moved. You are moving. Everyone's moving. Everyone is moving. That can be its own problem. Alright, and because I gave Mist the horse, she can't do too much. I could try to incentivize the thief to come back and get these chests. That might be what I do, actually. Yeah, back up a little bit. Oscar, Kieran, I need you to form a little wall. Jill, I'm going to have you retreat. Soren, I need you to take care of this knight. Yeah, a lot of enemies over on that side, and I'm a little uncomfortable with that. Okay, not bad. Alright, Boyd. Okay, what can they do? They have an attack of 20 and a hit of 93. So they would be hitting about 40-ish% of the time. Alright. Boyd is at full health. I'm gonna see what happens. He's got enough strength to wield it so he's not bogged down. They are bogged down. I could actually take them out. Alright. Zahark. I would like your killing edge, please. Sometimes you just don't want to chance it. Oh, I like those offensive stats. They're pretty good. And sword rank up to B. Fantastic. Okay, but you are also in Zahark's path. I'm going to rescue you. Get you out of the way. Can I take anyone? No. Okay, Gatry, you're going to attack from afar. Just go ahead. Gatry can tank for days. Alright, we got Ike down here. See what happens. Hopefully, nothing bad. Depending on how things move, I can keep Devdin out of combat. Okay, should be fine. Forgiveness, please. Devdin will try to restrain himself. And thank goodness. Okay, that's good. That's very, very good. I can get Devdin all healed up when I recruit him on the next turn. Alright, level 19. You are doing great, and you even got a point of res, too. It actually looks like it matters. Okay. I hope that you would go to the other ones. Okay, that's exactly what I want to see. Not fast enough for the Iron Lances, but you are dodging, which means I can keep you there. Alright, and you're all moving down, which is good. Okay. I want the Thief to move. It's not the end of the world if I don't get the bolting, but I would very much love the bolting. Alright. We are going to need someone to take care of this soldier, which, Jill? Darn. But you leveled up your lance rank. I suppose that's fine. Soren! Do the honors. Okay. How fast are you? Speed of 15, speed of 13, and not weighed down. Okay. I can keep you to being walls if I need to. Yeah, I can back up from this. Alright. So, I guess I'll be having Mist talk Devdin out of this. Uh-oh. This won't do. Youngsters like you aren't supposed to be fighting, you know? Who are you? Aren't you one of the guards? Devdin is not a guard, little one. Devdin was looking at the pretty garden and was captured. The punishment for trespassing is to work a year without pay. That makes Devdin upset. Well, that doesn't seem fair, but there's no need for you to just accept such injustice. The owner of this place, Duke Tanas, is keeping innocent Laguz as slaves. He's a very bad man. That is not acceptable. Devdin cannot forgive such callous and unjust actions. So why don't you come with us then? Let's go and teach the bad guys a lesson together. That is a fine idea. Let us make this Duke Tanas pay. Okay, and I guess give you the heal up too. Alright, and then I will have you back up. Devdin. Okay, what can you do? Now, Devdin is a halberdier, which is the promoted class to soldier, and one of my personal favorites. Devdin is average stats, I would say, so not like broken, but can certainly fill a niche if need be. You have the heavy spear, so you're down to a speed of 9, but otherwise you'd be fine. So, Oscar, would you be so kind as to trade along a lance? Then even Devdin can get in and have some battles. And then we can do this! Oscar levels up. We got speed. That's fine. Alright. Should be fine. We'll keep Kieran out of combat. But more importantly, we will get the units onto the ground. No one seems to be fighting here. Gatry has cleared the way. Boy, that was so good. Do it again! Alright, so 2 archers, 1 with a killer bow. Okay. Alright, from the looks, I should be able to tank that. From the looks. Alright, and I can't get Ike in there safely, I think. Well, actually I could. Just to give Oscar the avoid boost. And who knows, maybe I can have Ike tank a crit. I hope that isn't the case, but we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Yes, that is what I want you to do. Come and try to steal all the other stuff. Alright, we got a level up there. Alright, and nice. I like that level up. Excellent, Boyd. Excellent. Curse smack. Alright, Archer. Other Archer going for Devdin. Devdin can tank this. Okay, no crit. Myrmidon won't move. Okay. Turn has been successfully stalled out. Yep, and this priest over there is not doing much. So, if I'm right, I can steal the physics staff with Volk, and then just let the thief do as need be. Alright, we'll do this. Because I can get Volk in here. Quick swing at the Archer. Yeah, nothing I can steal. Again, no extra weaponry. Alright, point of strength. Come on. Volk, you can do it. Yes! There we go. Now, I could steal that bolting tome if I wanted. Okay. Boyd, you have done fantastic. As a reward, you can go hunt the treasures. Alright, now, next steps next. Let's let Ike handle... Actually, I want to try to keep that doorway open. Kieran. Going for a hit. Axe rank up, which is good. I'll have you retreat, because I know you need to get healed. Marcia, you do the same. Actually, it'd be better if you attacked the Myrmidon. Yes, yes, it would. There we go. Okay, okay. Not bad. Now, nothing should attack otherwise. Then I can let... We'll back Devdin up. Free some space. Ike, you were... Okay, you're not close to, but I'll let you have this one. Okay, that gives the thief a clear path to get in here, which keeps him occupied. That is great. And the Mist already has a level up. She can upgrade strength, yes! Not that that will really matter, but considering how few she got when she was a cleric, I am fine with this. Just to know that it can happen. Alright, the mage ain't... I guess the mage isn't moving. What about... you guys? Yeah, he's got 5 resistance by technicality. I think the other mages can't reach him. Should be fine. Yes, the Myrmidons move. You followed my exact plans. Okay, so. Oh, am I not fast enough? I am 1 point of speed short. I can't steal from this thief because I didn't get a speed level up. Well, I guess I lose a physics staff because I can't... Oh, wait. Yeah, because I'm not fast enough. So, I guess that means... we're just going to get a bolting tome, and we sadly lose out on a physics staff. That's what you get for keeping me from a physics staff. Okay. Bolting goes to Convoy, because I don't have a Thunder Mage that can use that. Gatry, just keep doing your thing. Since the mages so conveniently don't move, I'm a little safe to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep Boyd going here. He can hunt the treasures. Kieran needed a heal, so we're gonna take care of that. Heal, please! And we'll bring you over here. Because I'm gonna get some practice sword swings. I am trying to get that weapon rank up. Meanwhile, Volk, you get this, which is what I really wanted, the full guard. So, if you have any flyer well, not any flyer, you typically use this with flyers, but any unit that has this equipped, anything that would deal effective damage to you, that bonus damage gets negated and will just deal regular damage. Which makes that item very, very good. Alright, well, I do want to steal your men's staff too. Getting things, you know? I need more things. Maybe even some more knife practice on the mages here. Gatria even could move in there, do a little bit. Alright, we don't have much else. I want to get rid of these soldiers too. Try to move towards that anyways. Oscar, you can be the initial tank. Yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Can even have Ike do some initial tank. Devdin, you come over here. You go there. Yes, Oscar is doing fantastic in the tanking category. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. A little more strength would be nice, but considering he is at least in double digits now, I won't complain too much. Now, Mist, get a little sword swing practice. Even give some decent experience on top of that. Now, if I really wanted to, I could use the Arm Scrolls item to just automatically increase her weapon rank to the next level, no matter what. But, having played as much of the Pokemon franchise as I know, it is more efficient to let those kind of items be used towards the end of where you want things to go, just to give you that last boost. Especially if the boost in question takes more experience to accrue as levels go on. Alright, yeah, you go down here, Gatry. The mage won't hit you. We will keep the priest there. Depending on where the priest moves, might make things a little difficult to steal without attacking the mage, but we will see what happens. Everything, I think, is fine. Well, actually, maybe even Ike will get the attack. Who knows? Probably Ike. Okay, and a silver lance. Okay, that is a very, very strong weapon. It would definitely mitigate any strength-screwed cavaliers. Alright, I think we're good. Urbanon should be coming down. Yes. And goes for Ike. It's not bad. Give him a little more practice, actually. Yep, Oscar, you are doing great. No. I just moved Volk that way so I could steal that staff. No, you moved the other way. Marcia! No wonder it smacked a little bit more. It was an iron blade. Alright. Well, we're fine with that one. Mist, keep doing what you're doing. We could shove Volk this way, I think. Yes. Get one more unit down here. Devdin! Devdin, buddy! I like that. Steal the men's staff. Alright. Well, what can Soren do against a mage? Completely tank the mage. That's what you can do. Imagine getting, like, attacked by a bunch of whirling blades that can cut you, and you just literally stand there and nothing happens. It's like, well, that was a light breeze. Then we get the Ashra icon, so that's a boost to luck. Alright. We're doing good there. Gatry, well, I mean, Gatry could go up against them, but we are instead... we're going to weaken them a little bit further and then just have Ike come in for the hit. Oops. I could let that go to an Iron Axe. Like so. Alright, level up for Kieran. Alright, HP speed. I am fine with that. And Jill... I might give Jill 1 or 2 kills on the mages, depending. Alright, treasure's good, treasures were stolen, treasures are good. Everything is fine, so everything is focused here in just this last little bit. If Adept triggers, it triggers, but otherwise I will let Ike take this one. Alrighty. Ooh, so close. Alright, Volk. Go ahead, take a few swings. Maybe I'll get you close to another level up. Right, keep that sword swing practice going. Alright, now I gotta get ready to deal with the boss up here. It's an armored... it's a general, actually. That's a promoted. And you've got a spear. So that's the best throwing spear in the game. Alright, now, this mage here can deal some damage. Oh yeah, that's an L fire tome you're using, and you're dealing less damage than I am with a fire tome. Actually, we're gonna bring Boyd down here. It'd be a good idea if Boyd actually does get in on the swing for a few hammer hits or killer axe hits. Heck, even Gatry can stand there and just tank a few. Even better. There is Devdin's heavy spear that I just got. I am happy that Devdin is in army. Ooh, a crit fireball! And still standing. Alright, what can Soren do? Ooh, you've got a chance to crit. But so do I. Alright, this will not kill, so we're gonna go for it. Alright, no crit. There's Adept. So close. Alright, Ike, is that good enough for you? It seems like a waste to use a Laguz Slayer, a type of attack like that. Jill, can you do anything? That would hurt. That would not kill me. I'm gonna let someone else potentially take a more guaranteed approach. Like, say, Volk? That's a negatory. Jeez, to think that this would be the most dangerous thing I'm going up against. And I don't have, like, an absolute guarantee, which is making me scared. Like, who would have thought I'd be scared of an L Thunder Mage right now? I mean... Mist is my highest resistance, highest luck unit, but she is currently far away. Here's what we'll do. We will shove Soren out of the way, because I'm still out of the range. Alright, moves the Hark a little closer. Gets one more movement. And we will trade the heavy spear. So that way, Gatry can get in and do some damage. Alright. No one should move. Passing turn. Alright, maybe I'll let Volk come down here and get the attack on this one. There we go. Now, back to business. Still would not KO me. Alright, and Soren does get his level up. Slightly less chance and slightly less damage now. I could keep that up, but we're going to skip that. This should be much more guaranteed now. I don't want to take the risk. Give it to Marcia. Alright, now. Knight versus General. Alright, I'm going to let Gatry just take the first hit. See what happens. Everyone's good. Alright, here we go. This is the domain of my master, Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanos. You will learn that no one impugns his honor and lives to walk away. Well, yeah, about that. Now, Gatry, that was really, really good. Might actually... I still got a Regal Sword. 19... It would take me up enough to, I think, be able to dent Kimarsi a little bit. I'm going to at least let one more turn go. Heal up Ike, and I want to see if I can't have Ike get one swing in against Kimarsi. Nice. Gatry, you are very reliable. That's a really good level of damage, too, so might give me something good. Heal up Ike. What I'm going to do, even, I'll put Oscar here. So Ike receives the Oscar and the Soren support. There we go. No risk, no glory. I don't want unnecessary bloodshed. Tell your men to stand down. In your service to Duke Tanos, would you go so far as to oppose the will of the Apostle herself? Defying Apostle Sanaki? It's not something I am fool enough to take lightly. Therefore, I will simply ensure that the incompetent messengers who attacked us never return to her palace. So that's your answer, is it? Take that. What fate is this? Is this just punishment for my complicity in this evil? Excellent. Gets like just that little bit closer to level 20. And you have magic for days. Oh boy. Alright, spear staff in setup. Alright. Well, no reason to hang around here any longer. I'll get one last men staff to get just a little bit extra experience. Not bad for Mist, though. She almost got 2 levels. And a bit of sword practice. And yeah, treasure's good, treasure's good, treasure's good. I'd say mission accomplished. Now, what's behind this door? I wonder if it's a heron. Oh, my sweet, beautiful little bird. Don't be frightened. Come, let us fly away together. I don't think Reyson could carry you. Stay away from me, you filthy fat man. Ugh! Come quietly. You belong to me. I will not give you up. No one shall take you from me. Though the price may be my life, I will never cooperate with you. Hey, where are you, Duke Tanos? Are you in here? burst down the door. No! Duke Tanas. Who are you? Oh, you're the Serenez. Are you unharmed? We've come to help you. Your injury. Did that man do that to you? This wound must be tended to. Stay back! But do not approach me, cursed human! The Grail mercenaries have returned. Oh, Master Ike, it is good to see you well. How went the mission? Did you unearth any meaningful proof? Where is the Apostle? Master Ike? I must speak with the Apostle. Where is she? Apostle Sanaki is in the garden, having a pleasant conversation with Princess Alencia. I will go directly and see if she will meet with you. Please wait here. In the garden? Great. Master Ike, no! You mustn't behave so. You will cause such problems. I think there's a bigger problem that Ike wants addressed. Apostle. What? You? What are you doing? How dare you approach me unannounced? This is most inappropriate, and I will not... What has happened, my Lord Ike? All of it. I want to hear all of it. Now. What are you talking about? Master Ike, one must not speak to the Apostle in such a discourteous fashion. 20 years ago, something happened in Serenez Forest. Something terrible. I want to know. What? Master Ike, what happened 20 years ago? Yes, what did happen 20 years ago? You found one of the Heron clan? And a Serenus noble, no less. One of them still lives? But that... such a thing. Apostle Sanaki. Tell me. That is a very... difficult problem. How to impart this tale. It would appear that no one is willing to begin the story. That being so, I would open with what is commonly known of the matter. Do you find this acceptable? And you are? He is a friend of mine. Nasir, if you would know something, I would hear it. When you are done, the Apostle can clarify. Agreed? It begins with the assassination of the previous Begnion Apostle. It was 20 years ago, 1 year after the Declaration of Emancipation was made. The leader at the time was Apostle Misaha, who was more adored by the public than any apostle before, or since. When she was assassinated, the citizenry was racked with grief. All of Begnion despaired. And then, a rumor began to circulate that the assassination was the work of the Serenez herons. In the twinkling of an eye, the rumor spread throughout the Begnion capital. One night shortly thereafter, it happened. The citizens grew violent. They massed at the edge of Serenez Forest, home of their supposed enemy, and set it to burn. The crowd raged on for 3 nights, and in the end, the Heron clan was lost. But their involvement was just a rumor, wasn't it? Why? Why did they... Oh, the shame of it. Apostle, the remainder of the tale is yours. You stand as the Empress of Begnion. You are responsible for the acts of your citizens, are you not? False. The accusation was completely false. The assassination of the Apostle was not the work of the Serenez clan? That is correct. The Heron clan possessed no fighting skills. Their tribe survived by living a life of peace and piety within their forest. Unlike other Laguz, they never focused on developing their strength for the purposes of combat. Anyone with the knowledge of Laguz would have known such a thing. At the very least, the citizens of Begnion would have known this. However, they had lost their leader, and in their grief, they cared little for the truth. They were merely looking for some way to vent their rage and despair. Isn't that true, Apostle? Please, Lord Nasir, your tone of voice. It's all right, Princess Alencia. He speaks the truth, be it with a sharpened tongue or no. Ike, the bird tribes of Phoenicis target only Begnion ships with their piracy. The ravens of Kilvis are after cargo, so they attack everyone with equal vigor. The Hawk clans, however, hold the Heron clan as brethren, and still remember the false accusations, and their brutal murder. The Heron at Oliver's mansion. He slapped my hand away when I tried to help him. He had such hatred in his eyes. When he leapt from the window, he spoke to me. Remember the genocide, he said. 20 years have passed, but I will never forgive what you did. Such needless pain. It may sound like utter hypocrisy, but my people regret deeply the actions of that horrific night. We stole the Heron clan from this world. Every time we see the blackened forest, our grave sin comes back to haunt us. Apostle, you are honorable. The majority of the senators have done their best to banish all memory of the Sereness and that night, yet you have resisted. That is your intent, is it not? You are not like them. You are attempting to take responsibility for the actions of the people. To undo the wrongs of the past, you have launched your own investigation into the Laguz Emancipation issue. You've even gone so far as to hire outsiders like Ike and his mercenaries to expose the problem, haven't you? Princess Alencia? Yes? I would like once more to make use of your escorts. Would you grant me this boon? Of course. That is, if Ike and his group agree, I have no objection to your proposal. Depends on what you want. The member of the Heron clan you met, I want you to find him. I want to meet with him. I want to speak with him. If that is your wish, we will do it. In any case, we let that monster Oliver slip through our grasp. We'll handle both tasks at the same time. I'm counting on you. And there we go. Hey, I actually got a small sum of experience. One turn later, and I would have had nothing, I think. Well, definitely a lot of story going on there, and it's definitely coming to a culmination in the next chapter. And I have said on a few occasions that Chapter 17 of Path of Radiance, I don't think there's anyone that really likes the structure of the chapter that is coming up. It is a marathon, let me tell you, and it's just going to be a very, very long chapter. Like, I'd say almost a couple episodes of this Let's Play, it's going to be that long. So, I hope you're ready for the longest chapter in the entire game coming up on the next episode. But anyways, that was a really good chapter, I think. Everything went really well. We got some good level ups. We got a lot of good gear. I think my group is starting to kind of take a really good shape. I know who I'm focusing on. I know who's like doing really well. I know how everyone is slotting in. So I think the party that I've got going is working really well. So hopefully they will see me through the next chapter on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.